Hello, guys, and welcome to the live stream. So, what is up, everyone? A lot has been happening lately. I quit my job yesterday, and I'm really excited to, build out the crypto campus with you guys and make it something great. I've been very busy, especially this week because I had to do all the handovers at my work. I had to give all the work to other colleagues, but that has been done now. I'm gonna have a party this evening to, celebrate that I'm leaving. And then it's full time into Crypto Campus. Currently, we are looking for an office. So, I really want to make this a big thing. So I'm gonna have to hire some people. Um, I'm gonna have to have a visiting location in order for you guys, if you ever want to be able to visit us, and all sorts of stuff. So a lot is going on. But right now, I just want to look at the market with you guys, see what Bitcoin is doing, check out the alts because I do believe this is the best time to buy alts for now. So yeah, let's get to it. As you have maybe seen or maybe not, I've changed my Bitcoin graph from the rising wedge, which is now not valid anymore, to this. And let me just briefly explain this. Normally, the Bitcoin charts would look like this. I believe this to be, unchartable. Of course, for short term, this is the best way to trade, but I want to take a longer term look, and that's why I created this channel on the logarithmic scale. And what is the main difference between a normal scale and a logarithmic scale? This actually puts the price exponentially and calculates on the right side, as you can see here, different price points. How it works exactly, it's not very important. Just know that this works better for parabolic movements and exponential growth, which Bitcoin is actually experiencing. And as we look at it now, we had most of the accumulation period between, let's see, 2015, 2016. And after that, we have touched the bottom of what I believe to be the main Bitcoin trend channel. And now accumulation is done and we are ready to go up. So what happened first is we bounced a couple of times. This is actually a pitch called a pitchfork, just for your information. I'm using with a pitchfork. Um, I'll show you how to make it. You take the bottom price of the chart, and then you take a top. Oh, sorry, hold on. I'm doing it wrong. You take what you believe to be the middle, then you take the bottom, then you take the top. And I like to, move this back a little bit just to make things clear. And with this handle, I call it a handle, you can adjust the price range. Now let's just move this down below a little bit. We have to adjust it again. Normally you don't have to do this, but I like it this way because it becomes a little bit more visual. Almost finished. A little bit lower. And there we have it, a price channel. As you can see, we bounced a couple of times off of the first resistance in the pitchfork. This is a weekly chart, by the way. And we broke it about, well, let's say 2.5 months ago. We smashed through the first resistance in the pitchfork. We retested it, it became valid, and now we are moving up to the second resistance. So if I put this at a day, I'm not really sure if it's gonna show something nice. Yes, it is. Ah, good. Okay, so if I put this at a day, you can see the next real resistance should be about here. And that would be the middle of the pitchfork. And that would be at a price range of about 18K USD. Of course, I would sell a little bit earlier. Let's say if I was to buy now, or if I had a lot of Bitcoins in my swing portfolio, I would sell about 16.5K USD. So this is my long-term vision for now. As you can see, the previous Bitcoin rally, it went all the way up to, you know, the second top resistance of the pitchfork. Then it corrected to the middle, and then, you know, it went to the top. So let's say this scenario plays out again. In that case, the first stop for the price would be 50K. After it has corrected, the second stop would be 300K USD, or something like that. Now, this is a very, you know, wishful scenario. I'm not going to count on it doing that. I just wanted to reach the middle, and at which point I will probably sell my swing Bitcoins. Now let's look at a shorter time frame, because, you know, for the swing traders we have in our group something really nice. Let's see, let's take 4 hours, and I'm going to remove the log scale because log scale doesn't work for short-term trading. Okay, so let's see what's going on here. It's pretty simple. This is a parabolic fan, so that would mean support, support, support. I don't like if this would look like this, because this would be pretty bad. I think, you know, I think this is what's going to look like. We have a clear support level over here. Let me just calculate it. We almost broke through it, then we didn't. And if you look at the hourly time scale, it's pretty clear what we have here. Let me search. There it is. I think Head and Shoulders. Okay, so let me just put this down. I'm not sure if this is what it is, but it sure looks like it. And as you can see, we are just breaking out of the neckline. So I think we're bullish again. Yeah, it's pretty simple. I don't think this was the major correction as I expected it to be. I sure hoped we would have broken this trend line, would have given us a better chance to buy some Bitcoins, but it didn't. It's bouncing off right now. It's making a higher high. It made a higher low. So we are back into bullish business for Bitcoin anyway. As for my first next target, it's pretty high, but it is what it is. I'm not going to lie. Let's look at the unbalanced volume in order to, if this is going to be valid or no. Yeah, the unbalanced volume seems to be rising as well. This was a relatively small correction. It felt large because we fell all the way from like 11K to 9K, but that's not even 20%, so who cares? So I believe the next stop to be at around 15K. I'm not going to play bear anymore. I've been playing bear, but, you know, Bitcoin doesn't like bears apparently, so I'm going for the bull strategy, even though I would like to side note that I am not buying too much Bitcoins at these price levels before we get a proper correction. And, you know, we could potentially go up to like 20K, and after which we would most likely see a major correction. We could also go up to 15K. I don't care. I just need that large Bitcoin correction in order to, you know, to call again and to buy a big fat stack, because I'm pretty scared about it right now. But that's just me. Okay, let's see. Altcoins. So yeah, as you might have noticed, alts are beginning to bottom out again. Some of you asked me, yo, Jeffrey, should I sell Pay? The answer to that question is no. And why is the answer a question? It's very simple. Let me just pop this out here. This resistance has never ever been broken, never. And I don't expect it to break now. I expect it to remain valid, and this would thus make the absolute bottom. And if you were to buy now, if you don't have a position in pay, if you don't have a position, this is possibly the best price point to buy at, because if we take our, there we go, risk reward ratio. Let's just put this here. Let's put this here for you know, what was my first target? Yes, let's just say this is our target. This is a risk reward ratio of over 10. So, you know, you have the risk of the price breaking support, at which case you would sell below support, of course. This would make for a very tiny loss. If it doesn't break support and, you know, it gets your first target, then you will make like 100%. And this target is relatively low for my part. I myself am aiming all the way up here, 77k satoshis, at which you would make 250% return. So that's pretty nice. That's why I'm still excited about Pay. There's absolutely zero reasons to panic now. Still on support, still looking good. Now, something I know everyone is in bake right now, and also something I'm pretty mad about, because I called EOS like 20 times, if not more. I said it was my largest position and people don't buy. But then the price, you know, it shot up and they were too late and they bought. So not really a big problem, because I can see this going to at least 100k SAT. But when you follow a call, try to either follow it or don't follow it. Don't buy it after it has, you know, doubled. Would this still make a nice buy? Yeah, I believe so. Our first stop, let me just get my RSI. I don't think this is really very relevant. And the unbalanced volume, because that really looks nice. There we go. Okay, so let's see what we got here. $2008. Yeah. Okay. So let me explain what I'm seeing here. We have the RSI that's making lower highs, and we have the price that's going up. I believe we could potentially see a correction on EOS in like 1 or 3 months. I don't know. But what I do know is that if it continues to make lower tops like this, then this should be somewhere in the middle of 2018. Now, what does this mean? That's also exactly the point where the EOS ICO ends. So if that's the case, and the EOS ICO actually ends, no more new coins are generated, and the RSI breaks through, it's continuously lowering tops, then we could see a sky shot comparable to Ethereum, or you know, comparable to NEO or Nshares as it was called then. And that's basically what I'm looking for. I'm looking to accumulate. Actually, I already did. I bought a lot, but I'm looking to accumulate in this period. I think, you know, the price could potentially look like this, just for your visualization. And let's see what my first target is going to be. I'll throw out 3 targets. Here's the conservative target. You know, actually, it should be a little bit lower. Should be at 57k satoshis. Very conservative. My second target is going to be the 618, 147k satoshis, and my third and final target should be 350k satoshis. Of course, this is going to greatly depend on the development of Bitcoin the coming months, years, I don't know. But I'm looking to hold this until they have released their product, and even then I'm probably going to hold half of the EOS forever, or at least for 2 or 3 years. That's the reason why this is my largest position. I have a great video on EOS, which I will post in calls. So yeah, I'm like super excited, Gonna make a lot of money here, and we are already making a lot of money. I mean, if you sell now, you would have 2x maybe your position from the call. Okay, so that's it for EOS. Let me just see what we're going to check out. Yes, we are gonna take a look at SYS. I am seriously considering to stop the call. Just because, you know, if you look at the unbalanced volume, this is, I don't know what this is, but it doesn't look good at all. Let me just make it a little bit larger for you to see. It's dropping like mad. I don't know why. On the other note, the price is holding up, but the longer this call is taking, the lower our return will be, and I will show you why. Of course, we have a support. This is our support. Should go all the way back up till here. This is our support, so I don't suggest to sell now. But let's take a look at our target. This is our target line. So I'm also going to adjust the target for SYS. You know, the longer this is taking, the lower our target will be. And we are approaching 2018. I think this is the 3rd month of 2018. You know, right now our target should be 6,000 Satoshis. If we have to wait another month, our target will only be 5,000 Satoshis. And so the reward is getting smaller. However, if you are willing to wait, to like the 4th month, like March, April 2018, this will close. Possibly this qualifies as a rising wedge. I don't think so, because it's almost horizontal, but then actually it isn't. So, but possibly we could see a breakout of the price from this range. That would actually make this a breakout trade, and we would have to, you know, do another strategy in order to actually be able to do this. So I'm making this a long-term hold. We are going to hold, and when it breaks, you can actually buy too. So there are 2 things you can do now. You can buy on the resistance at this line. You can buy there, or you could potentially sell your position, you know, if you want to use your funds for something else. And then actually when we reach halfway 2018 and this line gets broken, that's also a good place to buy. So you could possibly, you know, free up some funds from this. I have a question here. Unbalanced volume, that's the amount of money flowing in or out of a certain coin. So I will demonstrate. Hold on. Demonstrate. I don't think this was it, or was it? No, this is the wrong one. There was a great demonstration of a pump and dump, but this isn't the one, I believe. No, this isn't the one. Okay, let's go back to SYS, because there was also yeah, here we go. Look, there we go. So sys. I have to put on the volume here. Here we have the volume. Now, let's look at this. You have the unbalanced volume indicator, and you have the RSI. We had a big price jump a couple of days ago. And what happened is the following. The RSI is bouncing off the support. Okay, so, you could be like, okay, this was just a random pump. But if we look at the unbalanced volume, you can see, just for explanation, if it goes up, coins are being bought. If it goes down, coins are being sold. Okay, so you can see the amount of coins flowing in or out a certain project. Now the price went up here, so did the unbalanced volume. So you could be like, okay, that's good. But after the price went up, if you look at the unbalanced volume here, this means that about I don't know if this is correct because it seems weird. Could be right. Could be right. You can see that a shit ton of coins were actually sold like never before. Last time the price went down, it only had a range like this. I will make it green for you. This is like, there's no numbers you can put on this, but this was the range. Last time on this very small dump, I think about 3 times more coins were sold than at this top over here. So that means a whale or a group of people or whoever actually dumped all their coins into the market, sold off a huge proportion of their coins, and they quit. So that means this was a pump and dump, orchestrated by someone or a group of someone's in order to exit their position. And basically that's what unbalanced volume is. Unbalanced volume, that's what I use it for. I use it to spot pump and dumps, whales leaving the market, because you cannot trick this. If you sell coins, this will go down no matter what you do. RSI can be tricked, because if you put up a buy wall and you just sell your coins on the people buying, this will never do that. But unbalanced volume will, and that's why it's great. So let me check what's up next. So just in short, my strategy, either hold. If you want to use the funds for something else, just buy when this resistance breaks. Walton. I've made a call. Pretty excited about Walton. It's not necessarily only due to TA. We all know the monster notes are coming. But just in general, this looks pretty good. I am going to buy this right now. After I finish this video, I'm going to buy a bigger stack because it's breaking out as we are speaking. So if this closes here, and I hope it does, then we could expect a pretty big pump. You can see we are above the resistance. Hold on, I'm just going to post this in calls because we don't have time. If people are watching, and if they're not, they're not watching, then I want to give them the opportunity to. When I did the analysis before I started the live stream, that was yesterday. This wasn't there yet. So there we go. Let me just. Okay, posted. So yeah, our targets. First target is going to be 150K. Second target is going to be 300K. This is a low market cap coin. I'm going to sell most of my position around here, like 70%. And then I'm keeping the rest in order if we make the run all the way up to 300K, that would be nice. But this would make for a nice double, at least a double. So that's Walton. Now let's look at what we got next. I want to do ARK because I know a lot of people are in ARK. I want to do. Let's see, what else do I want to do? Do you guys have some suggestions for me? If you have any suggestions, let me know. There's only one thing to look at for ARK ever. It's very simple, and that would be the trend line. This has always turned out to be a good buy level. So I would say just buy. First target. It's going to be, let's see, what's the channel? Yeah, there we go. First target for me is going to be 55,000. So yeah, this is going to make for a nice profit. I know it's been taking a while, but I'm gonna be conservative with the target for ARK. But well, we could see new heights, as Carson is suggesting. I believe it. I don't want to risk it, so I'm just going to sell there. And next stop is going to be Ethereum. If you have any suggestions, let me know. Just put them in the YouTube comments. I will look at it and I will try to do them for you. I'm not going to do everything. If you have a suggestion, just put one. A lot of people are always they're posting, yo, can you look at this, and this coin, please? Oh, okay. So Vertcoin is going to be looked at, and also Ethereum. Vertcoin, very simple. I already told you guys to buy Vertcoin like a couple of days ago. This is turning to be, a pretty strong support level, which I didn't really expect. Let's see if we pull this line further, what's going to happen. Not much, I think. No. Yeah. Okay. So, it's kind of a support line. It looked really weak here. It's not respected. From here, it gets respected again. And so it seems to, have formed pretty well. So this would make for a good buy. Are we gonna break out? I don't know. Let me see if we are. Looks like it. Yes. Yes. We're gonna break out. RSI. Oh, now I have two RSIs. Three actually. Four. Very important for this. Let's see what we got here. The thing that worries me a little bit is that the hourly RSI is pretty close to being overbought, which would be pretty bad. I have noticed something on the MACD. Let us see. It's not breaking out yet, by the looks of it. No, it's not breaking out. This level, this previous stop has to be broken on the MACD in order to be a valid breakout. I'm not buying yet. You can see here, last time it was a fake out as well. The unbalanced volume is still, it's relatively stable. In order to go up, we need a lot of buying volume, which isn't there right now. And also the RSI. Let's see. Yeah, I don't think this is going to be a large breakout. Possibly it could be, I don't know. I still recommend to buy because we are close to support. If we touch it again, just buy and don't sell. By the way, this is not financial advice. This is just what I'm doing. And I don't sell unless this support here is broken. That's when I'm going to sell. But I don't think that's going to happen. So I'm probably going to keep my Vertcoin. And maybe I will adjust the calls sheet. Let's see. For the new buy price. Yes, probably I will. So I need to just write that down so I don't forget. There we go. So yeah, this could be a breakout. Need a little bit more volume. And we need the MACD to break this red line here. Or the green one. The green one would do as well. At that point, I'm going to buy some more stacks. And we're going to make some money. So yeah, I'm pretty bullish actually about the overall state of the altcoins. We just had a major panic and most of them held up pretty well. So to me, that can only be bullish. Another request, salt. Actually, I have to admit to you guys that I have never checked salt ever. But I can do some TA. You will have to do the fundamentals yourself. What the fuck is this shit? There we go. Okay, this is not enough for me to do any TA on. So we're gonna look at Binance. Does it have a longer chart? No, it doesn't. Yeah, probably because it just launched. That's not a problem. That's not a problem. I can try. This is gonna be rather difficult, but here, let's see. Okay, so normally I never ever trade on a time scale shorter than like an hour, but I don't have a choice. Okay, maybe I do because this doesn't work. Okay, fuck it. Never mind. According to this, support should be this. Resistance should be this. Side note for you guys, resistance has been confirmed because we have 1, 2, 3, 4 hits. Support is unconfirmed because we have 1, 2 hits. You need at least 3 hits on a level in order to confirm it. 2 hits doesn't count. But still, this would probably be support. Would I buy this right now? No, I would not. When would I buy this? I would buy this if we break resistance. Pretty simple. In order to do that, and what I think is going to happen is the following. I think we're going to go down. Yes, we are. The RSI has to be somewhere around the bottom when we reach this point, or no, actually this point, somewhere in this range. If the RSI is around the bottom then, and the price is close to resistance, that would make for a great buy because it would have a lot of strength to break out. So yeah, I'm not buying yet. I'm just gonna wait this out and see what happens. I'm going to follow this though because it looks kind of interesting. Okay, the last one going to be Steam. Pretty excited about Steam as always. My excitement is not really justified though because we have not made any profits on Steam so far. That being said, oh, yes, that being said, this is the support level. I'm going to base my analysis on the following. Same thing. Price is going down. But if you look at the unbalanced volume, somebody is buying a lot of Steam. And I mean like a lot. So Steam is being bought by a large amount, yet the price is going down. This to me means that, you know, somebody is trying to reap in a lot of Steam but is suppressing the price. It's not me. It's not me. But it's somebody else. I don't know who it is. Probably he's gonna try to push the price to this level. And you know, this is just something we have to live with. It's something we have to interpret, and we can tag along with the whales because cryptocurrency is very easily susceptible to manipulation. I'm guilty of it myself sometimes. You know, if you don't want the price to go up, just put a sell wall and it goes down. It's very simple. So in this range, you should be buying. And after that, I expect it to just break out as our target says. First target, gonna be here. Pretty big target. Second target is gonna be here. So first target, 40k Satoshis. Second target, 65k Satoshis. And they have a lot of good stuff coming up. You know, their Twitter variant of Steam is coming. It's gonna be great. So we can make a lot of money here as well. We just have to be patient. We have to keep our minds working. We have to keep our eyes open. I'm gonna go and fix an office as soon as possible. You know, I'm gonna hire some more people in order to get everything up and running. Gonna produce a lot of content. Gonna produce courses. All those courses are gonna have to be written and videoed. So, you know, lots to do, and I'm really excited. I want to thank you guys for being part of Crypto Campus, for all the support. It's been really great so far. Me quitting my job means that we have 10x more time now to work on it, and it's gonna be awesome. So you know, keep your eyes open. Don't fall for any traps. Might they be bull or bear? And I'll see you in chat. Thanks, everyone.